fifth class. I hope you all are doing well at your home. So fifth class हमने लास्ट क्लास में साइंस में चैप्टर नंबर 10 सॉइल इरोजन एंड कंजर्वेशन को हमने फिनिश किया था. आज मैं वो चैप्टर आपको डीजी पे दिखाती हूँ. तो लेट अस स्टार्ट द क्लास. सो क्लास हमने इसमें पढ़ा कि सॉइल इरोजन कैसे होता है, सॉइल इरोजन कैसे होता है, फॉर्मेशन ऑफ सॉइल कैसे होता है, ठीक है. और हमने क्या क्या पढ़ा था इसके अंदर. हमने पढ़ी थी सॉइल इरोजन कैसे होता है, कैसे फॉर्मेशन ऑफ सॉइल होता है, सॉइल इरोजन के क्या क्या कॉजेज हैं और कैसे हम सॉइल इरोजन को प्रिवेंट कर सकते हैं, कैसे सॉइल कंजर्वेशन कर सकते हैं. ये सब चीजें आज मैं आपको डीजी पे दिखाऊंगी. सो लेट अस स्टार्ट द क्लास.
You must have seen dust being blown about during a storm. What is this dust? It is a part of the top layer of the soil. The top layer of soil is the fertile layer. It is called topsoil. If the top layer of the soil is removed, where can the plants grow? The topsoil is essential for plant growth. The removal of the
सो क्लास हमने अपनी बुक्स में पढ़ा था सॉइल इरोजन कैसे होती है. जब बहुत ज्यादा तेज विंड या रेन आए तो जो टॉप सॉइल है अगर ये रिमूव हो गई तो सॉइल इरोजन स्टार्ट हो जाता है, बिकॉज टॉप सॉइल में ही प्लांट्स ग्रो करते हैं. और अगर टॉप सॉइल ही चली गई तो सॉइल बिल्कुल बेकार हो जाएगी, फर्टाइल नहीं रहेगी.
fertile topsoil by the action of wind and water is called
इसको
soil
हम
erosion.
बोलते हैं सॉइल इरोजन.
When land is exposed to the heat of the sun, it dries up quickly. The topsoil can easily be removed by strong winds. Flowing water also carries away the fertile topsoil. Are strong winds and flowing water the two natural factors that cause soil erosion?
Yes, true. Strong wind and flowing water are the two natural factors that आपकी क्या है soil erosion.
Some human activities are also responsible for exposing land to strong wind and flowing water. When cattle are allowed to overgraze, the natural cover of vegetation is destroyed. Erosion takes place. Cutting down and clearing large areas of forests for raising livestock or building industries also exposes the land to the adverse effects of natural factors such as rain and wind. The deforestation and overgrazing also lead to soil erosion.
Yes, ये भी हमारा soil erosion है. True. अब हम पढ़ेंगे कंजर्वेशन.
Prevention of soil erosion is called soil conservation. Plants play the most important role in soil conservation. This land is covered by natural vegetation. Observe what happens when a strong wind blows or when it rains heavily. What has protected the topsoil from erosion?
अगर अगर हम soil conservation करते हैं तो अलग मेथड है कैसे हम सॉइल
There
इरोजन
are
को
many
प्रिवेंट करें।
interesting methods employed to prevent or reduce soil erosion. Usually, between harvesting and raising the next crop, the fields lie bare. To prevent the soil from being blown away, a crop such as grass is grown. Such a crop, which is grown mainly to prevent soil erosion, is called a cover crop. The roots of cover crops hold the grains of fertile soil together and prevent them from being blown or washed away by wind or rain. This grass can be used in cattle fodder. Did you know that it takes years for nature to make 1 inch of topsoil?
1000 साल लगता है एक टॉप सॉइल की 1 इंच को बनने में। तो देखो क्लास सॉइल को बनने में कितना टाइम लगता है।
Let us try an interesting activity. Take a sheet of thin paper. Keep it inclined against a support. Now pour a little water from the top of the sheet. Observe the fast flow of water down the slope. Now take another sheet of paper and fold it in the form of steps. Pour a little water on the top step. And less forceful flow of water. The same concept is used to prevent soil erosion in hilly regions, where crops have to be cultivated on the slopes of the hills. In these hilly regions, farmers convert the hills into steps. Crops are then grown on these steps cut into the slopes of hills. This is called terrace farming. The steps slow down the flow of water. As a result, when water flows down from the hill, some soil from one step is left on the next step, reducing the amount of soil loss. The rainwater collects on each step and is absorbed by the plants. Most of you must have made sand castles. An outer boundary wall is made to offer protection from the flowing water. If there was no boundary wall, the force of water would wash away the shells and the sand. Similarly, during heavy rains, rivers overflow and wash away the fertile soil of the river banks. To prevent this, embankments are built along the banks. The embankments hold the water between the river banks and prevent soil erosion. Large open farmlands are also exposed to the force of winds and flowing water that sweep away the topsoil. In order to reduce soil erosion, trees and shrubs are grown on the boundaries. These plants act as barriers to the force of wind and flowing water and are called shelter belts. Let us look at this by way of an activity. Take a sheet of paper and tear it into many very small pieces. Spread them on the desk. Now blow on the paper pieces. Most of the paper pieces get blown away. Now make a boundary of erasers, pencil boxes, sharpeners around the paper pieces. What happens when you blow?
क्लास आप लोग ये एक्टिविटीज अपने घर पे जरूर ट्राई करना।
The number of paper pieces blown away is much less because the sharpeners and pencil boxes act as barriers, just as embankments are used to prevent soil erosion by flowing water. Shelter belts are used to prevent soil erosion by wind and water.
ओके क्लास, रिकैप देख लेते हैं हम। ठीक है, ये आपका सॉइल इरोजन भी है, कंजर्वेशन भी है। अगर हम ओवरग्रेजिंग नहीं कराएंगे तो सॉइल इरोजन नहीं होगा। अगर हम प्रॉपर कवर करेंगे क्रॉप्स को तो हम सॉइल कंजर्वेशन कर सकते हैं। आई होप यू ऑल आर अंडरस्टूड टिल हियर क्लास। ओके, थैंक यू क्लास।